This is awesome.
Hey, Judd, Keaton wanted to come on and do a video about support and support system.
Yeah, and who do you have in your corner to support your... I blanked. Go.
Other than an underwire bra. Okay, got it. Okay, so this all came about as we were discussing how we have this really unique
The relationship that we have, not just as father and son.
or son and father, but as two grown men who just kind of click. We just
Yeah,
we,
Bubba.
yeah, Bubba. Okay, so we read each other.
I love it. That was great.
But we read each other well. We
We work together really well.
We work together really well. We know when we don't often, as a matter of fact, we don't ever, almost at all, ever get on each other's nerves. So there's a real symbiosis about, what we're working at, how we're working together, how we're supporting each other. And it came up as, we should do a video about a support and a support system, because one of the things that we noticed was, especially in the online group that we first got into in late 2017 and into 2018, was how little support they tried to give support, but it was just like the owners of the company were like, they came from a dysfunctional family, and not to put them down but there was a number of things that I kept noticing because I'm so much older and have raised my sons and no, but I mean, but coming from a dysfunctional family with 5 brothers and sisters, 6 of us, it was like, holy shit, there's a lot of similarities here. Yeah. And then, and then some comments were made by one of the owners of the company about people making comments about things that they don't know about. And that was really kind of a telling point. So here today, because Keaton and I only support each other on what is true, what is factual, and what supports us in moving our lives ahead, excuse me, both personally, individually, and personally together, and then together as our business. Did that make sense? Yeah, I mean,
that makes sense.
And so, the first point that we wanted to make is do you have someone in your corner who supports your dreams and goals?
And that's one of the biggest pieces about your self-belief and your positive self-talk, as well as having that person that will not how did you say it earlier? I lost it. It'll come back to me.
I got stumped on the not just there, as I'm thinking ropes and time.
Yeah.
But continue on.
But it's about having somebody in your corner, somebody who supports you, and having that not appreciation. I'm having a brain fart today.
Okay. Just someone in your corner who, I've been in so many different masterminds over the years, and one of the things about masterminds is they attempt to have you partner up with someone who's gonna support you, and often what that looks like is like this dysfunctional, like kind of goofiness where both of you end up losing. And with Keaton and I, we actually support each other to the point where it's like, hey, what are you doing on this? Hey, what are you doing on this?
Accountability partner.
Like accountability partner.
That's the word I was looking for.
And what happens with an accountability partner, it ends up having one of the or the other of the person ends up, well, you're supposed to be accountable for me being successful in this. Well, I have been, so that
it turns more into a blame game than an actual support system.
Yeah, rather than it being supportive. How do you have someone support you, and that's by it's called trust. It's really, it comes down to, because family members don't support each other. Family members make fun. I mean, Keaton and I do this. We joke around and we mock each other and we make fun. However, we do know that what we're working for and what we're working towards, and that we don't joke around about. No. That is sacrosanct, and we keep it serious. So getting back to the point of a family member, I would dissuade people from having a family member support you, mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle. Have someone that's in the similar space you are. Yeah. Like, for instance, we're in the online marketing space. So in Keaton, in my case, we're really clear about what we're working towards and what we're working for.
And where we're going with it.
Very well put.
Yeah. Because, we have a very clear and present and future vision and goals set out and in mind when we sit down and we actually go to work on our online business. And that is one thing that I got to say that you are very great at, is staying on task and staying focused on those, as well as both of us driving towards the same goals, the same point of here is where we're going. These are the pieces that we need to set out to do to achieve what our bigger vision is, what our bigger goal is.
And a really good example of that is Keaton and I are working on a project that we're launching in February. Now, we're not saying anything because we're just going to do a really cool launch online for this. And we're going to help a lot of people change the way that they live. And speaking about brain farts,
it's not just me.
It's part of it is finding someone to work with. And I wasn't dissing families. I wasn't saying families are no good. They're shit.
Oh, you
know.
were dissing families.
Okay, I was dissing families. Finding someone, like for instance, in our case, we're both in the online space, so we both understand what it takes to be successful in the online space, because we had a pretty good dollop, pretty good taste of what success was, both critically, with the people that we interacted with, supported, helped, and helped them become financially successful. But us, in our own, we became successful financially ourselves. So one of the things that when we say look for something, look for a person that you're willing to support and empower, and they're willing to support and empower you, that's already in the space that you're in, because it might not even be in the online space. You might be starting a bricks and mortar business. You might be starting, whatever type of, it might be you're starting a cake building business,
or a personal brand, or a personal fitness, or something that's not personal, because I've made that reference twice now. And it's anything. I mean,
it could be any number of things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's finding somebody that aligns with what you're up to, what your project is, what your goal is, right?
What they see in your heart of hearts that's actually makes you smile, gets you lit up, gets you out of bed in the morning, gets you going, holy mother, yeah, I'm doing this, baby,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and that's what they support you in. There's no mocking, there's no, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And so the final point was, keep in mind when looking for a mentor or a person you're planning to team up with, that they are successful in the endeavor that you are looking to pursue or to be coached in.
Yeah, because what's the old saying? If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Because you can't learn anything in that room, right?
Yeah, you can't share anything. And you're not going to learn anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
We're saying a lot of yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the Muppets what are the space aliens? Yeah.
But bringing it back to where we're going with this is we've seen a lot of people in the last, just about 3 years in the online space fall off. And I mean, some people fell off hard, both emotionally and financially, with their ad spend and the whole, just being and not being supported, number one, but number two, who do I go to? There's all these groups that are popping up. Well, take a look at the groups that you're joining, and ask yourself how much success you're having, and are you really legitimately being supported?
Yeah.
And one person that's gonna help you, that's gonna assist you, mentor you.
Yeah, good point.
Thanks. Yeah. Have yourself a great afternoon, everybody.
See you guys.
Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.